All right, everyone. Hi. Welcome to the Stoned and Pixie show. For the first time, yes, I'm Pixie. Um, so I wanted to get on here and kind of go over the Super Bowl 60 finally. It's been definitely an interesting game, to be sure. I do have the stats themselves pulled up over here, so that's where I'll be looking. So I apologize for not staring directly at the camera. Um, we will start this off by saying, yes, I am extremely a New England Patriots fan. Always have been. I just kind of grew up that way. But dare I say, I cannot believe um, my team. It was, they did not show up. Uh, so just starting at like Sam Darnold and Drake May, just like out of catches and attempts, there was a 19 and 38 on Sam Darnold for 202 yards, an average of 5.3 with one touchdown, a 1 to 8 sacks. It was hit, yeah. And then Drake May, 27.43 on catch attempts for 295 yards, average of 6.9. I mean, he had better yardage average, I guess. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a 6 to 43 sacks. Just, I mean, looking, and that was just the passing game. Passing game seems generally, passing game does go to New England Patriots on that. Even if the Seahawks certainly did the better game, because the rushing game is where this one, I think, kind of went. Rushing and yeah, is where the Seattle's had us. So on the rushing side, we do have, for Seattle, we had Kenneth Walker, we had George Holani, Sam Darnold, and Rashid Shaheed, for just total of 141 yards, whereas New England's rushing game, we only had 3 people: Drake May, Ramondre Stevenson, and Travion Henderson, for a total of 79 yards. Boy, did we drop the ball a lot. I don't think, if from just recalling and looking at the final score of 29-13, we did nothing in the first 3 quarters. We had no ball control at all. We had nothing as for the Patriots, just absolutely nothing. Receiving. Oh my goodness. So we had more on the receiving side, barely. Seattle's receiving was Cooper Kupp, AJ Barner, Rashid Shaheed, Jackson Smith. I am number 11. I'm going to completely butcher this name, Najiba, and I apologize. Kenneth Walker and George Holani, for a total of 202 yards in receiving. To where New England had Matt Collins, Demario Douglas, Ramondre Stevenson, Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, Travion Henderson, Cashion Bout. Again, if I butcher these names, my apologies. Austin Hooper and Kyle Williams, my apologies, for 295 yards. We had more yardage there for an average of 10.9, not by much. We really had not by much there for New England. Yeah. If we go to fumbles, Seattle had none. Lost none, but received one. New England definitely did. Then we're looking at our defense. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I seem to have a cough now. Looking at, like I said, defense, Seattle defense. Looks like their top defense was Ernest Jones for 10 solo tackles, which absolutely is great. We had Devon Witherspoon, who had 3 QB hits. We had Derek Hall for 2, followed by Byron Murphy for 2. Then we had DeMarcus Lawrence for 1, Riley Mills for 1, Boy Maffey for 1, and Uchenna Nwosu for 1, for a total of 11 QB hits. They completely just destroyed our quarterback. And on New England's side, let's see. Just going for the QB hits, because we really had no one on tackles. Our highest was 7. And that was Craig Woodson. I mean, not bad. But our total on QB hits was 6. Tackles for total was 65, whereas for the team for the Seahawks was 63. And that was just in total, but wow, our QB hits were given by Fernie Jennings, Jalen Hawkins, Christian Ellis, Milton Williams, Harold Landry, Clayvon Chasen, and that was it. Those were the ones that scored the quarterback ones. Let's see. Seattle had the 2 interceptions. We had none. Seattle kick returns was an average of 20 yards, whereas ours were 28.2. Our punt returns were 2. Their average was 8. Seattle's kicking was Jason Myers for his 5 out of 5 field goal attempts, which I will give him. His longest was 41 yards. And he got every one of them. So absolutely give him the credit where he deserves there. Let's see. We did nothing on kicking. Absolutely nothing. Our kicker, Andy Borregales, absolutely nothing. Our punting was Bryce Behringer for New England. He did 8 for 356 yards in total. Michael Dixon on Seattle did 7 for 335. So, I mean, generally, stat-wise, if we go by stats, yeah. New England did absolutely nothing. And just from what I can remember from what bits and pieces I have watched of the game, it was kick. Oh, first 3 quarters. Seattle. Kick, and more kicks. Then the 4th quarter, it was like, both teams decided to try and do something. And for a minute there, I had a very, very small window of hope that the New England Patriots were actually going to do something. They did not. Boy, they failed. They dropped the ball. Surprisingly. They did get a touchdown, we'll give them that, but they fought, and yeah, there was definitely some of them, the games that they played, that were absolutely not even should have been considered games, because yeah, Patriots did not have a good season. They had disappointingly average season compared to what the Patriots have been known for. It was a subpar performance year round for them. I can only hope that they do better next year. I will sit back and say the Seahawks certainly earned the title. Very proud of them, very happy for them. And I am reassessing my team at this point. So it is what it is. But that is generally the most I can go into it without having my husband here. So thank you for joining us on the Stoned and Pixie show. I'm Pixie, and Stoned has left the building.